Hi, this is Terry White and this is video 9 in the series on budgeting for IT. And it's a question that I'm often asked: how much should we be spending on IT as an organization? And the answer is one you're not going to like. In fact, it's the answer to all management questions. The answer is, of course, it depends. There is no set number that one should be spending on IT. And I'll talk about upon which things depend. Question number one is, what is the organization, your business, doing? Is it acquiring other organizations? Is it a growing business? Is it growing its own business? Or is it defending territory? Or is it shrinking? So those are some of the kind of questions to give you an inkling. Probably you need to be spending more money in the acquiring and growing stage above the line, and defending and shrinking stages you need to be spending a significant amount of your IT budget below the line and holding back on the spend above the line. The next question you need to ask is, is your organization's gross margin? This gives you an indication of how much capital is available for above the line work. If you have very small gross margins, then you had better be very sure that the money that you spend above the line is effective. In other words, it has the most effect in the organization. Now the question, of course, is the economy doing well? Yes, it relates to what's the organization doing, but it also relates to how much leadership work you're going to do. Because if you have a booming economy, all your opposition will be working in that leadership space. They will be looking at new products, new markets, and new channels. Are you doing the same? In other words, there's some strategic spend that you need to make if the economy is doing well. You might need to be cutting back on above the line spend depending on what the economy is doing. And then probably the final question is, what is the posture of IT within your organization? In other words, does your business see IT as a supplier of technology? Or do they see you as experts in technology whom they come to in order to get expert opinion? Do they see you as a business partner? Are they sharing their business strategies and including IT in part of developing that business strategy? Or is in fact IT a core element of how your business works? Those posture issues also relate very strongly to how much you need to be spending on IT. And now let me give you some examples. If you're entering new markets, have a look at this. 50% of the budget is probably spent below the line, but you're spending significant amounts of the IT budget above the line. If you're growing your market, your existing market, you're trying to improve your business results, so you're spending a significant amount up there. If, on the other hand, you're defending the market, you shrink your above the line spend to maybe only 10% of your IT budget. Now you'll notice something finally about these examples. I don't talk about an absolute amount, and I'll give you some examples later of when we talk about absolute amounts of what is below the line.